right, good morning to everyone. Welcome for our review para sa ating grade 9. Okay, so this review is intended for those students who wants to get a higher edge or grade in this coming third quarter. So I hope you listen very well, and kung may mga hindi kayo maintindihan, balik-balikan nyo lang itong ating lesson vlog. Okay, without further ado, let's start na. So we are now dealing with grade 9 review for third quarter. Okay, so please bear in mind that this is actually a free para sa lahat ng students ng Mabini National High School. Okay, let's go na. So the first problem that you will encounter is the value of h is 12. Okay, look at the figure itself. No, in the given figure, the right, if a or here, ano yung A natin? Dito yung A natin. Okay, this is A is 9 feet and B is 16 feet. So this is 16 feet. But the height is 12 feet. But here, this is a different kind of questions. It said that show that the answer is correct. Okay, show. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan lang natin pakita kung ano yung mga answer na correct. So, first, sabi dito, the value of h is 12 feet, which is correct as mentioned above, by using h is equal to square root of a, b, and it follows that h is equal to square root of 9 times 16. Okay? The next option is the value of h is 15 feet, which is wrong as mentioned above. Using the formula of a, h is height is equal to square root of a multiplied by a plus b. And it follows that the height is equal to 9, square root of 9 multiplied by 25. Okay, next, the value of h is 12 feet, which is correct as mentioned above through the formula. H is equal to the square root of b multiplied by a plus b, and it follows that the height is equal to the square root of 16 multiplied by 25. So, alin dito ang tamang sagot? Actually, meron pa pala isa, sorry. The value of h is equal to 15 feet, which is wrong as mentioned above. By using h is equal to the square root of a multiplied by b, and it follows that the height is equal to square root of 9 multiplied by 25. So, if we try to analyze this, among this given 4, which is the best answer? The best answer for this, or the correct answer for this, is this one. Because 9 multiplied by 16, 81 man na siya, and then 16, if you try to square that one, and then i-multiply lang 9 times 16 lang natin, and then square root of that will be 12 feet, 144. Okay? Kung nagda-doubt kayo sa sinabi ko, please get a calculator and then try to solve it in your own. Next problem. If the two legs of a right triangle garden measure 6 decimeter, or decimeter, and 8 decimeter, the longest side of the garden is 100 dm or decimeter. Using the Pythagorean theorem, c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared, give the reason and evaluating whether the answer is correct or not. So kung titingnan natin, 100 daw, the longest side of the garden is 100 dm. Okay, tingnan natin kung ito ay satisfy. So these are the options na meron kayo. Let's select which is the best. The answer is 100 dm, so we get the correct answer. Next, the answer is 100 dm, then we got the incorrect answer. Notice the positive and the negative response of correct. Ano? And next is the answer is incorrect since c squared is equal to 100. So we need to take the square root of sides of the equation, and it became c is equal to 5 square root of 2 dm. And last, the answer is incorrect since c squared is equal to 100. So we need to take the square root of sides of the equation. It should be c is equal to 10 dm. So kung titingnan natin, kung hindi nyo babasahin ito ng malinaw at iintindi na malinaw, ang tendency you will get wrong with your answers. But the correct answer for this is this one, the last part. Bakit kaya ito? Okay? The answer is incorrect since, di ba? Ang c squared natin, sabi dito, the longest side of the garden is 100 dm. Okay? So yung letter C na natin doon, since ito, longest side pa lang of the garden is 100. So we need to take the square root of the sides. So pag tinake natin yung square root of the side ng c squared natin, therefore that is 100 square root, that is 10 dm. That's the correct answer. Okay, let's proceed. Miss Kayala tells you that the right triangle has a hypotenuse of 13 and a leg of 5. Take note, hypotenuse 13, leg of 5. She asks you to find the other leg of a triangle by performing the use of b squared is equal to c squared is minus a squared, where c is the hypotenuse and a is the leg and b is the other leg. To be honest, b is actually the base. Kaya lang, leg dito, pagbigyan natin. Which unknown then and the answer of 12 units. How do you conclude the answer? So ito, hindi ka magsosolve but i-conclude lang natin yung answers. So ano yun yung mga options na meron tayo? First, the answer must be 10 units, so the answer is wrong. The answer must be 144 units, so the answer is wrong. The answer is correct since b squared is equal to 144, so take the square root of the sides of the equation and it became 12 units. And the answer is incorrect since b squared is equal to 12, so take the square root of the sides of the equation and it becomes 12 units. Okay? So ano ba dito ang tamang sagot? Ang tamang sagot dito is yung pangatlo. The answer is correct since b squared daw natin is 144, so take the square root of the side. So, sir, paano nalaman natin na 144? Yan ang magandang tanong. If we try to square that hypotenuse 13 and the square of 5, you will get to 155 as your 144 as your b squared. So pag in-square root pa natin si b squared, that is 12 units. That is based on the Pythagorean theorem na meron tayo. Okay? Next. The ratio of the side of the original triangle in enlarged version is 1:3. The enlarged triangle is expected to what related to the original. So, 1:3. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng 1:3? Okay, here are the selections. The sides that are thrice as long as the original. An area that is thrice as large as the original. The sides that are 1/3 the length of the original, or the angles that are thrice the measurement of the original. Kung titingnan natin ito, talagang nakakalito, lalo na kung medyo mahina tayong umintindi sa Inglesan. But the correct answer for this is this one. The sides that are thrice as long as the original. Yung 1 kasi natin dito is considered to be an original. So yung thrice nun, ibig sabihin, pag 1:3, so pag ating lumalabas na yung original natin isa is to 3. Okay? Yung thrice nun, kumbaga. Okay, sana naintindihan yung paliwanag kong yun. Kahit napaka hirap ipaliwanag talaga ito. Okay? So next part. Mr. Zaki owns an orchard that has a rectangular fence. The orchard is 24 feet long and 10 feet wide. How far would he cover if he walks across the diagonal length of the orchard? Notice, pag sinabing diagonal, you are referring from that point here papunta dito sa baba. That is diagonal. Okay? So kung ano measure natin dito, since this is a rectangle, kung ano measurement dito, yun din ang measurement sa kabila. Kung ano measurement natin dito, yun din ang kabila. So ito, 10 feet, ito, 24 feet din ito. But, how are we going to find the diagonal length? Kung i-analyze natin, this is referring to the hypotenuse. Okay? Ano yung hypotenuse natin dito? So given natin first is the A, the 10 feet wide, which is our leg, and our base will be 24 feet long. Then, since we are looking for the diagonal, so that is considered to be C. Okay? C yung diagonal natin. So using Pythagorean theorem, which is C is equal to the square root of A squared plus B squared, all you have to do is just to transpose lang naman yung A natin, yung B doon. So here, this is square root of 10 squared plus 24 squared. So what is 10 squared? This is 100 plus 576. So 576 plus 100, we give you the answer of 676. Okay? So kung 676 yan, alam mo na kagad na ang square root ng 676 ay 26. So the correct answer for the diagonal is 26. Okay? Next problem. A line from the top of the lighthouse to the ground passes over the 10-meter lamppost and reaches the ground at a point of 15 meters from the base of a lamppost. The lamppost is 12 meters from the base and the lighthouse determine the height of the lighthouse. So dito, ito yung X ang ating i-determine. Given that from here, okay, ating lamp na meron tayo dito, lamppost, iba po yung lighthouse. Ito yung lamp, ito yung lighthouse. Ang ating lamppost is 10 meters. And then from the view ng light niya hanggang doon sa pinakadulo, papunta sa lamp is 15 meters. But from here, from lamppost natin, papunta sa lighthouse, meron tayong 12 meters. So ano ang tawag natin dito? Ano ang height na meron tong lighthouse? Okay? So in order for solve that, we have to naming first muna. Mag-name muna tayo para hindi tayo mahirapan. Okay? Then, apply natin yung proportionality. Okay? So, dito, I conclude that yung A natin dito over C is equal now to from here papunta dito sa ating lighthouse. No? That is A plus B. And then, given the X na meron tayo. Okay? So, ito yung hinahanap natin si X. So all we have to do is just first to transpose the formula. The next is to substitute. So yung A natin is 15, B natin is 12, C natin is 10. So we have 15 over 10 is equal to 15 plus 12 over X. So all you have to do is just to cross multiply this and then you have 27 plus 10. Baka may magtanong na naman, sir, saan galing ang 27? That is 15 plus 12. Okay? So 27 and 10, ako if I were you, don't multiply kagad 27 over 10. All you have to do is to find a number or a factor that can be canceled out para hindi na tayo mahirapan. Notice yung 15 natin and 10, we have the same factor of 5. Meron tayo dyan. Okay? So we can cancel that. The 10 will be 2 now and then the 15 will be 3. Yung 27 is came from 9 times 3. So we can cancel 3 from that. So magiging 9 times 2 na lang yan. Alright? So that is X is equal to 9 times 2. And multiplying, you have 18 meters. So meaning, the lighthouse has a measurement height of 18 meters. I hope that you got this one correct. Okay, next. What conclusion can be drawn about this figure as indicated below? Actually, nasa right yan. Sorry. No? So, anong conclusion ang pwede natin ibigay dito sa given na to? Okay, next. Since line segment is parallel to line BC, it follows that the angle 1 is congruent to angle 2 and angle 3 is congruent to angle 4. Then the triangle AEF is similar to the triangle ABC by side angle side similarity theorem. Next is we have since line segment EF is congruent to parallel to line segment BC, it follows that the triangle 1 is congruent to triangle 2. And the same also with the triangle 3 is congruent to triangle 4. Then the triangle AEF is similar to triangle ABC by angle-angle similarity theorem. Next is this. So, ang tamang sagot natin dito kung i-analyze natin, since this is more on side and then angle tayo, so lumalabas, this is itong part na to ang tamang sagot. Since, kasi more on angle ang given natin. Angle similarity theorem. Okay, next one. Notice this part here, okay? Ating given, conclusion natin dyan. If PR is equal to 10 feet. 10 feet daw yung PR. From here to here is 10 feet. And PT is equal to 16 feet. And TU is equal to 8. Itong part na to. What is the length of RS? So dito, proportionality na naman ang gagamitin natin. So dito, alam natin na PR over natin kay PT and RS over natin kay RTU. Actually, pwedeng baguhin to. Pwedeng PR, then PRRS, pwede rin PTTU. Pwede rin yun. Okay? Kaya lang ito, para mas madali, yung tapat-tapat lang niya ang ginawa ko. Okay? So, substitute now. So, 10 feet over natin kay 16 feet. Since PR is 10 feet, PT is 16 feet. RS natin, di natin alam, yun ang hinahanap. But, ang ating TU is equal to 8. So, cross-multiply. Therefore, you have 10 feet multiply by 8 feet divided by 16 feet. Again, don't multiply. Find the factors that can be canceled out. So 8 and 16, common to. So merong 8 ang 16. Ang 8 times 2 natin is 16. So matik na yan na meron tayong 2 sa baba. Then divide natin kay 10. Therefore, RS natin is 5 feet. Okay, I hope you learn from this. Okay, let's begin. If PT naman, ayan, ito medyo ano naman tayo dito. If PT is 15 feet and PU is equal to 45 feet and PR is 10 feet, what is the length of PS? Dito, medyo critical ang ating problem. Why? Kung PT natin 15 feet, then PU natin 45 feet, di ba? And then PR is 10 feet, pero hindi natin alam yung PS. So, paano ba yung formula dito? Ang formula dito dapat is ganito. PT over natin kay PT plus PU is equal to PR over natin kay PR plus RS. So, ito yung dapat nating hanapin. Okay, sir, nasan yung PS? Later, you will find the PS. Okay, let's try to solve this one first. By substitution, we have this kind of problem. Sir, bakit wala yung RS? Kasi hindi naman binigay ang given ng RS. So, we are looking for the value of RS. So, PT is 15. So, yung 15 ko, ano ko nung agad to, kasi PT plus PU daw is 45. Okay? Yung PU natin, kung i-analyze mo, 45 yan. Pag pinagsama mo yan, PU na natin yun. Okay? And then, PR natin plus PR and by the way, parang may mali pala ako dito. This is not PU, this is TU. Sorry. This is TU pa. Correct na lang. PR over natin kay PR plus RS. So meaning, we have to cross multiply this one. And we get 10 plus RS is equal to 10, 45, and then 15. Again, don't multiply, find the factor, then canceled out. So 10, 45, 15, you have 30. And then move the 10 on the right side of the equation, you have RS is equal to 30 minus 10, then your RS is equal to 20. Take note, we are looking for PS. So what will be the formula of PS? PS is equal to PR plus RS. So yung PR natin, alam na natin that is 10 feet. At yung ating mainit-init pang RS na nasolve na natin which is 20 feet, i-add lang natin by substitution itong PR and RS. So you have 10 plus 20. Ang PS natin is 30 feet. So I hope that is clear. Okay, next, let's proceed with another problem. An environmentalist plant of a tree. Okay, he has to dig 3 feet deep for every 5 feet of a tree height. How deep should the environmentalist dig if the height of the tree is 25 feet? So pag sinabi natin dig, parang gikalot na to. Okay? Hinuhukay natin. Okay? Yung ating tree. Pag 5 feet daw, huhukay tayo ng 3 feet. Okay? Dan sa tree na yan. Kung 25 feet, ilan naman ang hukay natin? So by proportionality, ganun pa rin ang mangyayari. But let's try to analyze the given first. A is equal to dig 3 feet. B natin is 5 feet height. C natin is 25 feet. Ang letter D natin, hindi natin alam kung magkano, ilan ang ating ididig na feet. So, here by proportion, AB is equal to DC. Okay? AB is equal to DC. Sir, bakit AB is equal to DC? Ang ginawa ko lang dito, pinagtapat-tapat ko lang yung mga dig, and then yung height ng tree. Ganun lang kasimple. Dig, height. So, ganyan ang nangyari sa proportionality natin. So, substitute. So, you have 3 feet over 5 feet is equal to X over 25 feet. We don't know the X already. So, cross multiply. Again, do not multiply para hindi sumakit ang ulo ninyo. Find a way to cancel out. Look for a factor. So, yung 5 natin to 25. 25 is a factor of 5 times 5. So, meaning this is to be canceled out. So, 5 na lang may iwan. So, 3 multiplied by 5, you have 15 feet. So, yung 25 feet na high ng tree, ang ating dig niyan will be 15 feet. Okay? I hope you understand that one. Okay? Next. Using the parallelogram DCBA below, what property is true about the given? So, ano yung ating true statement dito. So dito mag-a-analyze tayo ng true statement. So ano na yung mga true statement? Okay? One, it is opposite side are congruent, is opposite angles are congruent, is consecutive angles are supplementary, its diagonal bisect each other. So answer natin is 1, 2, 3, 4. Bakit? Lahat yan nagta-testify the true dito sa ating given. Okay, next. Vince want to determine the area of a kite. He made this a kite cute measures line segment CA is equal to 9 inches and line segment UE is equal to 24 inches. So, paano natin hahanapin yung area? Simple lang, area is equal to line segment CA multiplied by line segment UE. So, wala kang gagawin. To multiply lang. 9 times 24, therefore you have 216 inches squared. Take note of the inches squared ha, kasi this is an area. Next, given the trapezoid or a kite, ABCD is a kite. Okay, given the technique of finding the measure of BC. Paano ba yung BC natin? Paano ba hanapin? By Pythagorean theorem, pwede natin gawin yan. The measure of BC is 4 units. Tingnan natin kung tama yan. Tingnan natin kung tama itong mga selection natin. So kung i-analyze natin ito lahat, it's very simple, it's very common that the correct answers will be on this part. Why? The measure of BC is 5 units for it since AB is equal to BC. Yung AB daw natin equals daw natin kay BC. By the concept of the kite in BC is equal to 5 units using the Pythagorean, C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Okay? Next. Consider the figure on the right of the given rods. It's a squared of MT is equal to 12, ST is equal to 17. Explore the process in determining the measure of a side MR. So, paano yan? Measure of MR is 17 units because using the concept that ST is equal to MR. Ito ba yung tama? Okay, so marami na tayong pagpipilian ng choices. So, ilagay ko muna yung mga choices natin. Okay, then, this is connoted. Tingnan natin kung anong tama dito. The measure of MR is 12 units because using the concept, the diagonal of the square bisect each other. So this is the correct answer. Next. Okay, na rhombus. Okay. So this will be the last part ano kasi we will continue that kasi marami pa tong slide. So this is 5x and 2x plus 30. OL natin and HY. So these are actually parallel to each other but considered to be a congruent part. Okay? So if this is line segment OL is 5x and HY is 2x plus 30. Anong gagawin natin dyan? Simple lang. Okay? Substitute and then try to equate this one. So you have 5x minus 2x. Then you have 3x is equal to 30. Divide natin yan by 3 and 30. Therefore, you have 10. Okay? So I hope you learned something for today. And sana magtuloy-tuloy tayo pagdating dito. Balik-balikan lang pag hindi nyo maintindihan. I hope to see you soon, guys. Bye-bye. And see you next on the part 2 na meron tayo. Bye.